Chronicles, chapters 26 and 27. And for the divisions of the gates, the sons of the Korites were Moselemiah of the sons of Asaph. And Moselemiah's firstborn son was Zacharias, the second Jadiel, the third Zebadiah, the fourth Jenuel, the fifth Jolam, the sixth Jonathan, the seventh Elionai, the eighth Abdedom. And to Abdedom there were born sons, Semaeus the firstborn, Josabad the second, Joath the third, Sakar the fourth, Nathaniel the fifth, Amiel the sixth, Issachar the seventh, Pelathi the eighth, for God blessed him. And to Semaeus his son were born the sons of his firstborn chiefs over the house of their father, for they were mighty. The sons of Semei, Othni, and Raphael, and Obed, and Elzabeth, and Achiud, mighty men, Eliu, and Sabakiah, and Isbacham. All these were the sons of Abdedom, they and their sons and their brethren doing mightily in service, in all 62 born to Abdedom. And Moselemiah had 18 sons and brethren, mighty men. And to Osa of the sons of Merari there were born sons, keeping the dominion. Though he was not the firstborn, yet his father made him chief of the second division, Chelcias the second, Tabelai the third, Zacharias the fourth. All these were the sons and brethren of Osa, 13. To these were assigned the divisions of the gates, to the chiefs of the mighty men the daily courses, even their brethren, to minister in the house of the Lord. And they cast lots for the small as well as for the great, for the several gates according to their families. And the lot of the east gates fell to Selemias and Zacharias. The sons of Soaz cast lots for Melchias, and the lot came out northward. To Abdedom they gave by lot the south, opposite the house of Esaphim. They gave the lot for the second to Osa, westward, after the gate of the chamber by the ascent, watch against watch. Eastward were 6 watchmen in the day, northward 4 by the day, southward 4 by the day, and 2 at the Esaphim, to relieve guard, also for Osa, westward, after the chamber gate, 3. There was a ward over against the ward of the ascent eastward, 6 men in a day, and 4 for the north, and 4 for the south. And at the Esaphim, 2 to relieve guard, and 4 by the west, and 2 to relieve guard at the pathway. These are the divisions of the porters for the sons of Korah, and to the sons of Merari. And the Levites and their brethren were over the treasures of the house of the Lord, and over the treasures of the hallowed things. These were the sons of Ladan, the sons of the Gershonite. To Ladan belonged the heads of the families. The son of Ladan the Gershonite was Jael. The sons of Jael were Zethlon and Joel, brethren who were over the treasures of the house of the Lord. To Amram and Issachar belonged Hebron and Oziel. And Subael, the son of Gershom, the son of Moses, was over the treasures. And Rabias was son to his brother Eleazar. And so was Josias, and Joram, and Zechri, and Salamoth. This Salamoth and his brethren were over all the sacred treasures, which David the king and the heads of families consecrated, and the captains of thousands, and captains of hundreds, and princes of the host, things which he took out of cities and from the spoils, and consecrated some of them, so that the building of the house of God should not want supplies. And over all the holy things of God dedicated by Samuel the prophet, and Saul the son of Kis, and Abner the son of Ner, and Joab the son of Zeruiah. Whatsoever they sanctified was by the hand of Salomoth and his brethren. For the Issacharites, Conaniah and his sons were over the outward ministration over Israel, to record and to judge. For the Chebronites, Asabias and his brethren, 1,700 mighty men, were over the charge of Israel beyond Jordan westward, for all the service of the Lord and work of the king. Of the family of Chebron, Urias was chief, even of the Chebronites, according to their generations, according to their families. In the 40th year of his reign they were numbered, and there were found mighty men among them in Jazer of Gilead. And his brethren were 2,700 mighty men, chiefs of their families. And King David set them over the Reubenites and the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, for every ordinance of the Lord and business of the king. Now the sons of Israel, according to their number, heads of families, captains of thousands, and captains of hundreds, and scribes ministering to the king, and for every affair of the king according to their divisions, for every ordinance of coming in and going out monthly, for all the months of the year, one division of them was 24,000. And over the first division of the first month was Isboaz, the son of Zabdiel. In his division were 24,000. Of the sons of Theraz was one chief of all the captains of the host for the first month. And over the division of the second month was Dodiah, the son of Ekok, and over his division was Machaloth, also chief. And in his division were 24,000, chief men of the host. The third for the third month was Benaias, the son of Jodi, the chief priest. And in his division were 24,000. This Benaias was more mighty than the 30, and over the 30. And Zabad his son was over his division. The fourth for the fourth month was Asael, the brother of Joab, and Zabadias his son, and his brethren. And in his division were 24,000. The fifth chief for the fifth month was Semaioth, the Jezreelite, and in his division were 24,000. The sixth for the sixth month was Hoduias, the son of Echis the Thekoite, and in his division were 24,000. The seventh for the seventh month was Kelis of Phallus, of the children of Ephraim, and in his division were 24,000. The eighth for the eighth month was Sobokai, the Usathite, belonging to Zerah, and in his division were 24,000. The ninth for the ninth month was Abiezer of Anathoth, of the land of Benjamin, and in his division were 24,000. The tenth for the tenth month was Mira the Netophathite, belonging to Zerah, and in his division were 24,000. The 11th for the 11th month was Benaias of Pharathon, of the sons of Ephraim, and in his division were 24,000. The 12th for the 12th month was Choldiah the Netophathite, belonging to Gilthoniel, and in his division were 24,000. And over the tribes of Israel, the chief for Reuben was Eleazar the son of Zechari for Simeon, Saphatias the son of Maacah for Levi, Asabias the son of Camuel for Aaron, Zadok for Judah, Eliab of the brethren of David, for Issachar, Ambri the son of Michael, for Zabulon, Semias the son of Abdiu, for Naphtali, Jeremoth the son of Oziel, for Ephraim, Osei the son of Uzziah, for the half-tribe of Manasseh, Joel the son of Phadeah, for the half-tribe of Manasseh in the land of Gilead, Jedai the son of Zedeus, for the sons of Benjamin, Jaziel the son of Abner, for Dan, Azareel the son of Eroab. These are the chiefs of the tribes of Israel. But David took not their number from 20 years old and under, because the Lord said that he would multiply Israel as the stars of heaven. And Joab the son of Zeruiah began to number the people, and did not finish the work, for there was hereupon wrath on Israel. And the number was not recorded in the book of the Chronicles of King David. And over the king's treasures was Asmoth the son of Odiel, and over the treasures in the country, and in the towers, and in the villages, and in the towers, was Jonathan the son of Uzziah. And over the husbandmen who tilled the ground was Esdri the son of Caleb. And over the fields was Semei of Reel, and over the treasures of wine in the fields was Zabdi the son of Sephni. And over the olive yards and over the sycamores in the plain country was Balanan the Gedorite, and over the stores of oil was Joas. And over the oxen pasturing in Saron was Satre the Saronite. And over the oxen in the valleys was Sophat the son of Adli. And over the camels was Abias the Ismaelite. And over the asses was Jedias of Marathon. And over the sheep was Jezis the Agarite. All these were superintendents of the substance of King David. And Jonathan, David's uncle by the father's side, was a counselor, a wise man. And Jeiel, the son of Achimaai, was with the king's sons. Achitophel was the king's counselor, and Cusi, the chief friend of the king. And after this, Achitophel, Jodi, the son of Benaias, came next. And Abiathar, and Joab was the king's commander-in-chief. Psalm 118, 119 in Hebrew, verses 49 through 64. Remember thy words to thy servant, wherein thou hast made me hope. This has comforted me in mine affliction, for thine oracle has quickened me. The proud have transgressed exceedingly, but I swerve not from thy law. I remembered thy judgments of old, O Lord, and was comforted. Despair took hold upon me because of the sinners who forsake thy law. Thine ordinances were my songs in the place of my sojourning. I remembered thy name, O Lord, in the night, and kept thy law. This I had, because I diligently sought thine ordinances. Thou art my portion, O Lord. I said that I would keep thy law. I besought thy favor with my whole heart. Have mercy upon me according to thy word. I thought on thy ways, and turned my feet to thy testimonies. I prepared myself, and was not terrified, to keep thy commandments. The snares of sinners entangled me, but I forgot not thy law. At midnight I arose to give thanks to thee for the judgments of thy righteousness. I am a companion of all them that fear thee, and of them that keep thy commandments. O Lord, the earth is full of thy mercy. Teach me thine ordinances. Proverbs chapter 30, verses 29 through 33. And there are 3 things which go well, and a 4th which passes along finely. A lion's whelp, stronger than all other beasts, which turns not away, nor fears any beast. And a cock walking in boldly among the hens, and a goat leading the herd, and a king publicly speaking before a nation. If thou abandon thyself to mirth, and stretch forth thine hand in a quarrel, thou shalt be disgraced. Milk out milk, and there shall be butter. And if thou wring one's nostrils, there shall come out blood. So if thou extort words, there will come forth quarrels and strifes. The Holy Gospel according to St. John, chapter 10, verses 1 through 21. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up by some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. This parable spake Jesus unto them, but they understood not what things they were which he spake unto them. Then said Jesus unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. And all that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out, and find pasture. The thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come, that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is a hireling, and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth. And the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The hireling fleeth, because he is a hireling, and careth not for the sheep. I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. As the Father knoweth me, even so I know the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold. Them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold, and one shepherd. Therefore doth my Father love me, because I laid down my life, that I might take it again. No man taketh it from me, but I lay it down of myself. I have power to lay it down, and I have power to take it again. This commandment have I received of my Father. There was a division therefore again among the Jews for these sayings. And many of them said, He hath a devil, and is mad. Why hear ye him? Others said, These are not the words of him that hath a devil. Can a devil open the eyes of the blind?